Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected all, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you all on behalf of Ilmo Irfan Institute. The mission of our institute is as follows. According to our research, life is equal to 15% technical skills plus 85% human engineering. Therefore, at Ilmo Irfan Institute, our aim is learn to achieve excellence in any technical skill by following the best learning methodology, that is, do it yourself, and practicing the three main pillars of human engineering, that are truth, honesty, and justice. To achieve excellence in both technical skills and human engineering, Ilmo Irfan offers a course which is titled as Popular IDEs for C Programming Language in Windows Operating System. It is lecture 7 of this course, Basics of Code Blocks. And I am your instructor, Saman Khan. Let's start with lecture outline. Inshallah, in this lecture, first I will present quick recap. After that, I will present basics of code blocks. Let's start with quick recap. In previous lecture, I presented a step-by-step process to run your first C program using Visual Studio. Recall that real-world problem of this course is to understand main features and learn to download, install, and run C programs on 5 popular IDEs for C programming language. And proposed solution is learn to use 5 popular IDEs for C programming language, including Visual Studio, Dev C++, Code Blocks, CodeLite, and C-Line. Alhamdulillah, work done so far is learn to use Visual Studio, and work to be done is learn to use Code Blocks, learn to use Dev C++, learn to use CodeLite, and learn to use C-Line. Focus of this lecture is to understand basics of code blocks. Now I will discuss second part of this lecture, that is basics of code blocks. Code blocks is defined as follows. Code blocks is a free, extensible, and fully configurable C or C++ IDE built to meet the most demanding needs of its users. The main purpose of code blocks is to allow software developers to code, debug, build, run, and deploy C and C++ projects. An important question is, why should we learn to use code blocks? The possible answer to this question is, number 1, code blocks is free and easy to use. Number 2, code blocks is simple and powerful. Number 3, code blocks provides top-notch support for developing different types of softwares. Number 4, code blocks support multiple programming languages like C or C++, Java, Python, HTML5, Objective-C, and PHP. Number 5, code blocks provide cross-platform support. That is, it can run identically on Windows, Linux, and Mac operating systems. Inshallah, in next slides, I will present main features and system requirements of code blocks. Main features of code blocks are as follows. Number 1, extensible. Code block is extensible through plugins. Second feature of code block is multiple compiler support. Code block support multiple compilers like GCC, MSV, C++, Clang, Digital Mars, Borland, C++, 5.5, etc. Third feature is debugger. Debugger in code blocks provide full breakpoint support. Next feature is interface. Interface in code blocks is simple and user-friendly, with features like syntax highlighting, code folding, code completion, smart indent, etc. Minimum system requirements for code blocks are as follows. For Windows operating system, memory of minimum 600 MB, graphic card of ATI Fire GL T2 128, and Intel Pentium 4 2 GHz CPU are required. For Mac operating system, memory of minimum 600 MB, graphic card of NVIDIA GeForce 6100 and Intel Core 2 U7 600 CPU are required. And for Linux or Unix, memory of minimum 600 MB, graphics card of NVIDIA GeForce 6100 and Intel Pentium 4 2 GHz CPU are required. To do and your turn task. The to-do task for this part of lecture is write down one or more feature of code blocks which are not mentioned in this lecture. Your turn task is consider the NetBeans IDE for C programming language and write down its definition, importance, purpose, main features, and system requirements. After discussing basics of code block, now let's move to lecture summary. To summarize, in this lecture, I presented basics of code blocks. Inshallah, in next lecture, I will present a simple and step-by-step process to download code blocks for Windows operating system. Father of Imam Shah Waliullah Dehlavi, Honorable Shah Abdul Rahman Rahmatullah said, all that we have received, either the rewards of this world or hereafter, are outcome of blessings of Durud Pak. May Allah give us the strength to recite Durud Sharif abundantly. Ameen. We shall be thankful to you if you may please provide your valuable feedback on this lecture. Jazakumullahu khair. May Allah bless all of us with His afiyat and karam. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.